I think that of all of the fad diets, right? Keto, carnivore. I mean, we could call like vegan for health purposes. I'd throw that in there. Like moral purposes, I think is in a separate bucket, but like strict vegan for health, like all of the fad diets, I think the pendulum went too far against clean eating.
Agreed.
I think we bring back clean eating. I think clean eating is actually, look, I understand that when you're over restrictive with food choice and you think that if you have one little tiny Twix bar, you ruined everything and then you binge on it. Like I have experienced that to lower degrees. I know people have really struggled with that. That's what makes flexible dieting so great. That's what makes the majority of what you eat nutritious, micronutrient dense, fiber dense, classically nutritious foods. And then a small percentage of what you eat, what alcohol, pizza, candy bars, like you can work those things into your calories. It's balanced. It's sustainable in the long term. That is the pinnacle. That's what our book was about. That's what we've both preached. That's what we both use with clients. The eating shit and making it fit in your macros or calories for the day and calling it like optimal compared to clean eating has gotten too far out of hand. I actually think that trying to eat clean, and I'm intentionally using the word clean because it also gets this criticism of like, what do you wash your food before you eat it? Do you put Windex on it? What does clean even mean? And I get that. It's funny. I like it. I like it. And I like a lot of people who have said that over the years. And I think that was a great joke in 2011 or 2009 on the bodybuilding.com forums. But we know what clean is. Like we know that a sweet potato is clean and we know that a Snickers bar isn't. Like unprocessed, micronutrient dense food versus processed shit. I just think that there are massive, massive benefits, especially in a surplus, and at maintenance to eating clean.
Dude, and in a deficit, especially.
And in a deficit, I know, but yes, in all three. For volume and satiety, like there are especially benefits there.
Flexible dieting's gone too far, bro.
Yeah, you summed it up so much better than me in that one sentence. Yeah, flexible dieting's gone too far.
It's gone too far. It's all these fucking people who are like, I can eat this and I can eat that and I'm going to eat this and I'm going to eat that. It's like, yeah, but like, for what? Do you care about your health? Do you care about getting more nutrients in? Or are you just like, it's the fitness industry. It really, people are so dichotomous in their thinking. And it's like, it either matters or it doesn't matter. It either works or it doesn't work. And the flexible dieting crowd has gotten so into like just calories. Like, well, calories are all that matters. Like, well, no, they're not. They matter. They're very important, but they're not all that matter. And it's interesting. I think flexible dieting mixed with body positivity has created a monster.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I think the flexible dieting crowd, I think the extreme flexible dieting crowd fused with the extreme body positivity crowd and created a mutant that just says eat whatever you want in whatever quantity you want. And as long as you're happy, it's healthy. And anyone who says that's wrong is objectively a bigot. And I think
a mutant. That's a very interesting take. I hadn't thought of that.
So now you're going to distance yourself from my opinion on this one.
No. I've never seen.
Very interesting, George. I hadn't thought about that. I disagree. I completely denounce everything.
Look, I believe you that there are mutants running around out there. When I see the far end of the flexible dieting crowd, I see like this guy on like a gram of test a week, like eating these like protein pancakes and these like, I don't know, like high protein, like whatever fake food, like lots of just fake food, lots of supplements,
zero sugar syrup and like, all
of that. And they're fancy and they look cool on Instagram. I see that loaded with anabolics. And then on the flexible diet, on the body positivity, I see a very different body type and mentality of someone who is like that person, that like zero sugar syrup guy, also is hitting protein, carb, fat every single day of his life. His calories are, he knows where he wants them and he puts them there, or she. I'm the worst.
You misogynistic asshole.
You get where I'm going with this,
But
then,
that's your image when you see when that. It's funny because I had a different image of a flexible dieter in my head. I had a different image.
No,
but
not a flexible dieter, but the extreme.
Yeah,
the extreme.
IFYM.
Yeah, the IFYM bodybuilding.com forum bro, who amazing. And then the far end of the body positivity, I see someone who's extremely obese and extremely unhealthy. And when you say they converge to make a mutant, I didn't even know they could converge because I thought they were like on like the north and south pole of the world. So that's why I said interesting. I was trying to figure out like.
It's funny. So when I was thinking of like the extreme flexible dieting crowd, your image makes sense. It is one side. I was thinking of the extreme from the perspective of the person who constantly struggles to lose weight because they say they're flexible dieting when in reality they're not, right? The person who says, well, I'm flexible dieting, so I'm going to eat this. Well, I'm flexible dieting, I'm going to eat this. And they're always trying to lose weight, but they're never actually getting their calories in check. They're never actually doing what they need to do. Like, well, it's okay. Like I can eat all of this and I can eat all of that and I'll go have the chips and guac and then I'll have the pizza and all this. Well, it's all okay because I'm a flexible dieter, but I'm also really unhappy that I'm not losing weight. And then that fused with the body positivity movement to create this person who's like, well, it doesn't even matter anymore because I'm just going to eat what I want so I can be happy, and then also be really upset that they're not losing weight on the inside, but then fall into this community that's coddling them and not actually saying things that are going to help them. They're just trying to, they're essentially just enabling them to just keep going further, snowballing down this very unhealthy route. So that was where my flexible dieter met body positivity. It wasn't where it was like bro science, super jacked, shredded dude, like 0 calorie maple syrup with the rice cakes and all that, or like in the Pop-Tarts and like all, the Walden Farms like syrups that have nothing in it, all that stuff. Like, that's another end of that for sure. Yeah.
I see. Yeah, your mutant makes sense in that case.
Yeah, and what I have to clarify, because someone's going to fucking be an asshole, when I say mutant, it has nothing to do with how they look. It's a mutant of ideology.
Yes, I wasn't picturing like an actual mutant.
Yeah.
But good clarification. You never know these things.
You never know.